You know you're gonna be late again.
The secret altcoin that we talked about in yesterday's webisode pumped over 70% after we uploaded that video. Guys, absolutely massive, and I'm going to be bringing to you yet another extremely early and young cryptocurrency that you don't want to miss. Wow. And as well as Bitcoin actually forming an ascending triangle here on the 1 hour chart that could actually push us up to this specific price target. You are not going to want to miss this price target. And as well, with less than 24 hours until we get this crucial close, can Bitcoin do it? And what is the time frame left on this ascending triangle for Bitcoin? Guys, you are not going to want to miss this specific altcoin. There is so little data on it, but you are not going to want to miss out. And as well, Ethereum continuing to pump along this Bitcoin pairing, guys. Is this truly the beginning of something absolutely very big? This is a game changer. Let's do this. Wow, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to an extremely awesome, fun, exciting, exhilarating, and special Saturday webisode. We have a lot to get into here with Bitcoin's charts on these smaller time frames, Ethereum, and as well the secret altcoin. Guys, absolutely massive. And yesterday's secret altcoin absolutely exploded. We're going to be getting into that a little bit as well, because after we uploaded that video, the coin continued to rally another 70%. And guys, remember, it's a micro cap coin. So even when this thing dumps, which it most likely will after a pump, there is some skyward potential for this thing, guys. Extremely young, extremely early, and you are going to want to pay attention. Absolutely very big. And guys, as well, if you want some more inside information as we're finding some of these altcoins, if you want to learn charting, trading, all that kind of stuff, make sure to check out T4V4, 20% off with coupon code PLATINUM at checkout. And as well, you guys, we're going to be giving away this ledger in this webisode. But as well, if you want to enter for future ledgers, make sure to hit that ding, subscribe, turn on the notifications, because YouTube has not been sending out notifications on here, guys. Make sure to do that. Ding that bell, and we'll jump into the webisode. Wow, guys, now before we get into the Bitcoin technical analysis, the Ethereum technical analysis, and this altcoin and altcoin technical analysis, I want to actually show you this article here. This is absolutely hugely bullish fundamentally for Bitcoin, okay? The title, Bitcoin is now considered money under DC law. What this means for Bitcoin. This was published on Crypto Slate by Cole Peterson. News broke earlier today that a federal court ruled Bitcoin is defined as money under the law in Washington, D.C. This is huge for Bitcoin. Let's continue this in the U.S., set the stage, set the example for the rest of the world. Let's do something right, because the U.S. sure has not been doing a lot right. So if we would take a first step forward towards helping cryptocurrency become more mainstream, then guys, I am 100% all for that. So a federal court rules that Bitcoin is a form of money. Guys, this is absolutely massive. Money commonly means a medium of exchange, method of payment, or a store of value. Bitcoin is these things, Chief Judge Beryl A. Howell wrote. So obviously the darknet exchange was how Bitcoin first came to prominence or to be known back in 2014 and even before that. But to be honest, it's also not as hype as it might seem. This is just one small step and one small sign towards what might be continuing recognition of cryptocurrency as a legitimate form of money. Absolutely big. Now guys, as well, if we switch to the Bitcoin chart, you see Bitcoin actually consolidating exactly at the levels that we've been talking about, actually bouncing right here, originally about 94.85, and currently we're still trading in between that 95.85, but as we're talking now, it's actually pumping quite a bit, 96.50, guys. Now our next target, okay, this is happening live, but our next target is around 97.40. If we break that, you guys, that's absolutely massive, okay? If we switch to this weekly chart, we want to get a weekly close above this $97.50 level, which we have not been able to do since February of 2020, okay? Basically almost 8 months now, as this month is almost over. We want to see continued pumpage here. We want to see a weekly candle close and then continue to absolutely skyrocket past this in the following week. Okay, you can see that happening here. You can see where it's finding support. But again, guys, 97.30 is what we're looking at for some shorter term resistance. We did initially come in around 96.87, but again, right above, about $30 above 9,700, I think is going to be critical here. And as well, if we switch to the 1 hour, okay, this was on the 4 hour chart. If we switch to the 1 hour, you see there's clearly some sort of ascending triangle being formed on this pattern. You can see with the top horizontal resistance around 96.40, and we've had this sloping level of support ever since July 22nd. So 3 days in the making on this 1 hour chart. And it looks as though Bitcoin might actually be trying to break out here. I wouldn't be surprised if we came back down, 95.80 is support and continued, but we could be seeing this pump at the moment now. Breakout target is not very big considering this is a 1 hour candle analysis here, but the breakout target would actually be around 98.70, which is more than enough that we need to close out. Okay, we have a little over like 36 hours until we have the next weekly close for Bitcoin. So we want to get that weekly close somewhere around that 97. Above 97 would be absolutely beautiful. It'd be perfect because then we could open up above 97, maybe even just find support here for a few days and then just continue this rally here. Again, this is the weekly chart, and you can see we really want to see this. We could easily be seeing this over the next month or so, where we continue up. Okay, where we have a few candles, obviously some downside along as we're pumping up, but we could start seeing this breach 10, 11, and 12K within the next few weeks in the most bullish scenario. And guys, absolutely huge. You see Ethereum here continuing to pump on the Bitcoin pairing. As we talked about yesterday, it's now at 3 million Satoshis. It is now at 3% of a Bitcoin. That's what we were talking about yesterday. You saw we came up to that almost around 29, but we closed right around 29.1. But guys, this is continuing. This looks absolutely insanely bullish. And we're going to show you this other altcoin in this webisode as well. I'm very excited about it. A lot of you guys have been messaging me about this recently, but I actually started looking into it. And guys, very interesting stuff. So before we continue that Bitcoin analysis as well, guys, we talked about Perlin yesterday in yesterday's update when it was around 3 cents right here. It pumped yesterday all the way up to 6.5 cents. Up over 70%. Currently, it's actually right around 5.6. I could see us actually finding support around 5.1 right here. But ultimately, this pumpage is definitely real. We definitely think there's some upside with this coin, which is why we brought it to you yesterday. Remember, less than $20 million in market cap as of yesterday. The pump obviously increased that since we made that video yesterday, guys, but it's been absolutely huge. And guys, if you want more information on also what we're looking at, definitely check out T4V4, pin in the comments below. But huge. Let's take a look at this, you guys. So if you look on the daily chart, you can see not very much data, okay? TradingView does not have a lot of data for this. DMM governance, absolutely massive. So let's take a look at this. You guys can see we only have data actually going back to July 7th. But what exactly is it? So if we pull up their website here, you can see a few things. Earn 6.25% on ETH, DAI, and USDC with DeFi Money Market, DMM, all backed by real-world income generating assets viewable on blockchain. Earning consistent interest. Okay, now this is a thing that's becoming increasingly attractive to crypto investors, is whether it's staking or just making your crypto earn you crypto, making your money earn you money, okay? This is what a lot of people are interested in. People are absolutely sick of putting money into a bank savings account or something and maybe earning like 0.1% over a year or something insane, okay? Barely any money. So people are incredibly interested in this decentralized version with cryptocurrencies that offer them rewards, whether it's staking or just earning interest or however it's done. People are very interested in that, okay? That's part of the whole DeFi revolution as well, the decentralized finance. Banks don't do us much good. Crypto is here to make things more decentralized, much more helpful and beneficial for us as well, and just absolutely massive. That is why the DeFi craze is blowing up. The ICO craze in 2017 fundamentally wasn't as revolutionary at all, or if at all, especially compared to DeFi, because people compare DeFi to the ICO craze of 2017. And I think that's kind of a little bit of a bad comparison because DeFi is absolutely actually useful. There's some real use cases for it. And I think the hype behind it is actually real as opposed to an ICO, because the main benefit of an ICO is basically you pick some random thing, who cares what it is, you invest early, maybe it'll blow up. Fundamentally, that's a lot different than this actual revolution, in my opinion here. Okay, so real world assets backing DMM are made transparently available, bringing trust to the ecosystem as well, which you do need when it is decentralized. You want some form of trust, not in a centralized entity, but some form of being able to trust the decentralized crypto. And income generated by the underlying assets is greater than APY paid by the DMM asset. Real world assets backing DMM are always greater than DMM issued. And they don't rely on crypto or decentralized finance space in order to function. They bridge the real and crypto worlds. Okay, that's absolutely huge with DMM. Okay, so DAI, USDC, or ETH are deposited. Okay, this is how it works. The deposited DAI, USDC, and ETH are used to acquire real-world income-producing assets, all viewable on blockchain. The assets pay out interest, which is returned to the DMM ecosystem, and then the DMM M tokens are freely swapped back for the original DAI or USDC or ETH deposited plus interest accrued. Okay, guys, massive. So no more gas fees, ERC20 compliant, stable growth. There's a white paper here partnered with Chainlink as well, you guys, Coinbase, and a bunch of other guys here. Definitely you can check out their team. Huge. I definitely think you guys should be taking a look at this altcoin. Absolutely massive. You're not going to want to miss out. But yeah, we're still going to continue. We love actually following these alts over the past few weeks. You guys have been loving it as well. You've been very interested in it. So we're definitely going to continue doing it. But basically, Bitcoin is looking primed. We're looking to see a break. Okay, we have only a day left until we get this weekly close. But ultimately, guys, everything is looking absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we'll do the last 3 videos. Number 2. 1, 2. Okay, we'll paste that bad boy in here. Get YouTube comments. Looks like we had 161. That was a very non-viewed video. And the winner is Marty R. Boo to the banks. Cheers to that, brother. Goes along very well with the theme of the video. Very sick. Make sure to shoot me an email in the description. And yeah, guys, if you're interested in getting more crypto, if you're interested in trading, make sure to check out all the links below. We have some nice bonuses on all of that. And as well, if you want 20% off T4V4, where we're covering alts weekly, where we're updating charting and trading techniques and a bunch of other stuff, make sure to use the code PLATINUM at checkout for 20% off. Peace.